Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another movie collection to talk about, and we're gonna talk some more about my horror collection. And the first movie we're gonna talk about is Wolfen from 1981. And with this one, you got Albert Finney. He did he did that movie in '65. Tom Jones. He did that movie that took place in the 1700 or 1800, and he did another movie in the 60s. This is his first modern day movie. That I don't know if he did any more. I only saw four of his movies, and the three I saw was all taking place in like 1700, 1600 kind of time period. I never saw him in regular modern day clothes ever. And you got, see what else you got. Let's read the back of the cover. You got this guy. You know, I forget who the black guy is in this movie. Oh, Gregory Hines. That's who he is. So I'm glad they have the people on the cover of the back stuff. I'll be taking forever thinking of the stuff, and I can have a whole 10-minute video of me thinking about who these actors are. But this is a real good werewolf picture. A werewolf somehow gets into the city, or just a killer dog one. Let's see. It's some kind of killer animal. I don't know if it's a werewolf or a dog like Cujo was. But you have these two people trying to figure out who would killing off the people inside New York City. And this one has had most of the soundtrack remade. They remade some of the soundtrack. Now I don't know why they would do that. I don't know if the soundtrack was lost. Let's see how old this. Oh, this is 1999. This VCR tape was made. So I'm thinking they didn't have the rights for the soundtrack anymore when they released it in 1999. So I'm thinking that's why this movie will be a little terrible because you need if you're gonna remake the soundtrack, that means the movie not gonna feel special anymore. And I've seen this movie 100. I think I've seen it 4 times on TV, and I'm sure that they must have had the original soundtrack on TV. But this is a real good movie. If you could find the original movie with the original soundtrack and everything to it in widescreen, then it'll be even a better movie for you. Our next one, is Doctor Vibes, Rise Again, a Vincent Price movie. Now this was a rated PG movie, and this is about a weird doctor that comes back to life and gets revenge on the people who killed him. And let's see who else is in here. Robert Quell, he's in here, and he played a lot of Germany's kind of characters in the early, like in the '60s or in the war films. He always he always played like a head general of the Nazi army or whatever, but this time he plays his regular self. This was 1972. Now, in the '70s, there were a lot of horror films, and they were graphic enough to get a PG, but not too graphic to get a rated R. And to get a rated R back then, if you had any bad word or nudity, you got a rated R. They didn't really care about the violence that much. And I don't know if this was before because before PG there was GP, and then it got changed over in 71, 72, maybe 73. So I don't know if this is before GP, but on my VCR side it said PG. But I don't know if that's the new rating. And like I said, I only saw this. I saw this once. I saw this movie maybe once or twice. And I saw the first one too. And this is digital remastered. That's a good thing. Okay, this came out in 1994. This VCR release. So I'm thinking they didn't change none except the the widescreen. If you can find widescreen of these movies, that's to be the that'd be the best thing you can do. Now, our next movie is a classic from 1960 called Psycho. This is the 1988 release, so this will be. I think this will be real good. I got this from a video store that was closing down, and I only paid $2 for it. But I paid $2 for this, but I think because he was getting rid of too many of these movies, I only paid a dollar. I only paid a dollar for this movie because he was getting he wanted to run movie faster. So I got this movie and another one. I forget the other one, a horror movie or what. So I got two for a dollar, and this is a murder mystery. It's about a lady who goes to a hotel, get killed, and her friends try to figure out why she disappeared and all that. It had a great theme song, and this is violence. This start the violent craze of the horror movie. If it wasn't for Alfred Hitchcock in his shower scene and the way he did it, I don't think we would have had violent horror movies until real later, so someone else started it. But he was the first, and people got better after him. But he started it, and this is black and white, and this is a real good movie. If you can find this in widescreen or letterbox, it's even a better picture because you get to see more. And I know all this stuff is killing me. Too bad you can't see the dust flying in the video. Now this is let's go kind of order this. Okay, this is Friday the 13th, part 7, The New Blood. This is Jason. Let's see what Jason does in this one. Okay, he's so this must be more people go to the campsite and he goes after them. Mostly that what Friday the 13th was. Mostly it was a camper movie. Kids would go to the campsite, have fun, do sex and drugs, and he would kill them off for doing bad things. And then you have one person survive the whole movie. Let's see. Okay, you got someone named Tina in here that has special power that helps her survive Jason killing. So she must live in this movie. Now I probably saw this a long time ago when they used to show these things on TV in the 80s or 90s. Okay, it came out in 88. This movie would have been shown in the 90s at repeat form. And then our next one, Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason goes to New York City and he kills off people in the city. And I don't know if the same people come back into this film. Now, this was made in 1989. This I don't know if this was the last Jason movies of the time or how many they made after this. But this was a pretty good movie. I seen this one twice. I seen this on TV in the 90s, and then I seen this about 3 or 4 years ago on a DVD for the first time after 20 something years. Not it was in the 90s, probably 15 years ago, whatever. But I seen this twice, and when I saw it at the see where I think I got this at a video store that was closing down. It was like a video store, say. And when they closed down, like I said, you can get cheap movies. Yeah, sometimes I go to Goodwill too, but this is like a video store stuff. Yeah, they don't got the Goodwill sticker on them. So please, so please like, subscribe, share, comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.